What's up, guys? I know I don't really post as often as I used to during summer, but it's just because I'm in school now, so I don't have the chance to post as much stuff as I would usually like to. But as we're starting the video, I just want to tell you guys that a couple new things coming up this week, and they're pretty exciting. Let's just say I'm going to be having 2 photo shoots, and one of them is gonna be with my friend James, who has the red FD Rocket Bunny. It's gonna be super cool. And another one, Thursday, is gonna be that 1-minute video that I was talking about. That's gonna be sort of like a movie, quote unquote, of my car, and it's gonna be really, really professional and really cool. But it's just a nice edit, pretty much. So just expect those. I know I mentioned those updates before, but expect that coming up. And I think tonight, because today is Friday, I think tonight I'm going to see what's up with Lewis, what he's up to. I know we were trying to change his brakes out, but he had issues of, I think, bleeding. It wasn't bleeding the system, but he had issues trying to pull one of the pistons back in the brake calipers so he can change the pads. Anyways, I think we're gonna see if we can do that tomorrow, Saturday, instead of tonight. But I'm just gonna hang out tonight, just letting you know what is happening, and just let you know my car is still good. I want you guys to see something here. This is really, really interesting. I had no idea that this happened. So pay attention. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. Look at this RPM. So right now, you see that brake? That means obviously my e-brake is up. If I let go of the e-brake, put it down, like right now, my RPM goes higher. You see how my needle is going up slightly? So my e-brake's down. If I put it back up, and my RPM drops. You see that? So I'm gonna just let go, or I'm gonna drop the e-brake again, and you'll see how the RPM goes up. Just by like a little bit though. And if I pull it back up again, RPM dips a bit. That's just a really interesting discovery I just found. I think that has to do with I set my RPM a little bit higher in terms of idle, just because it's just a feature you can do on the access port. If you guys have the access port, you know what I mean. With the AC on or off, you can set like extra 25 or extra 50 RPMs off, like higher than the original RPM that it usually is set to. So I think that's what it has to do with the e-brake, and something with the access port telling the ECU to do that. But that's just a cool discovery. I didn't even know. That's nice. That's really nice to see. 261 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for the support and the continued support that you guys are giving me. It's just really nice to see this channel grow, and just to see like how it was before to how it is now and how it's going to be in the future. Is just it's really cool to just see more and more of you guys just enjoying my channel, enjoying my videos and stuff like that. So that's why I make these videos for you guys, is because it's just so you guys can watch and enjoy and have a good time. But just something I wanted to mention out there today. I didn't actually meet with Lewis because this video is in like 2 days, but today what we're going to be doing is doing an oil change, and I think I'm going to be driving the MR2. So I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking of doing a small little series. It's not really something that you would see often, but it's going to be kind of like on YouTube how you would see popular videos, like right here. And the thing is, I can zoom in with the GoPro, so you're gonna have to bear with me. But like right here, it would say what to watch next, and then right here is uploads, and then here's popular uploads, and then there's another playlist I created that is just purely on like how to do stuff, on how to, like, for example, how to restore the MR2's paint, or how to take off plastic diff, just how-tos or DIYs or whatever. So I'm thinking of doing another playlist or series, you guys can call it, on just I drive this, I drive that. So like earlier, one of the other videos I did was I drive the 370Z, or I drive the BMW or whatever. And that's sort of, I guess that's sort of like how it is with the reviews when I do reviews on the cars. Obviously I review the car and then I drive it. But it's going, this playlist or series or whatever you guys can call it is going to be just a series of I drive this with a first person view. Meaning I wear a GoPro mount that's like right here. If you guys seen the 370Z video, you know what I mean. It's just gonna be like you're experiencing the view from a first person point of view. Is like, oh, I feel like I'm in this driver's seat because of this video, like how it's angled from the camera point of view. So I'm gonna be starting to do that. It won't really be growing. Oh, that side of the video of the series won't be as popular just because I don't have as much cars to drive, and it's just gonna be, if anything, my friend's car or the cars that I review. But that's just something I just wanted to share with you guys. It's gonna be fun. But along with the 370, I think I'm going to drive the MR2 just to have, just so you guys can like feel like, oh, this is how it feels or how it looks to drive an MR2 from a first person point of view, or drive a Subi or drive a RX-7 or whatever. So that's just something I just wanted to mention to you guys. Just under a car, you know, just casual, just chilling. Doing oil change on the thing right now. Is it hot? Super hot, huh? Oh. No, but I have water letting the oil drain right now. It's still hot, but it works. And then that's when we will do the whole I drive the MR2 first person point of view thing. Only reason why we can't work in the garage is because there's a ton of mosquitoes. So we would get bit like crazy, and I already got bit like crazy because we worked on the garage last time. So bad idea. Now we're outside and it works. I mean, we're in the shade, so it's not that bad. But so my car is every 5,000 miles I would need to change it for my oil, and it's because I'm running full synthetic, and that's usually how Subarus are. But for his, how many miles do you change yours? 2,000? 3,000. What are you running, full synthetic? I believe is every 3,000 for the MR2. People just recommend, since it's a turbo car, it's a performance car, that you should run thicker oil, so full synthetic. Oh, Penn's oil. It's NW30. I think mine's 5W30 for Subarus, but mid-engine, at least for this car, is the easiest thing you can do for oil change, because everything is like right there where you need it to just access and just change. Whereas like some cars is tricky, some areas are tricky to reach, like the oil filter and stuff, but everything's like right there. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like it's all within this area, this vicinity. But it's surprisingly, it's easy for mid-engine cars. We're almost done pretty much, and the total time it took is like 10 minutes. So one thing, let me mention to you guys what we're doing. We finished the oil change, so that's all done. It was like 15 minutes just to do the oil change, super fast. But what we're doing now, these are side markers. What we're doing now is switching the original bulb with switchbacks. So if you guys, you know, with MR2s or just cars that have signal lights and city bulbs at the same bulb, make sure you have to get switchbacks. And what switchback does is, it's an LED bulb like this, and you see how it's multicolored, like orange and lime green? That's because one is a white LED for city light or parking light, and the orange is for signal. So make sure if you guys have the same sort of bulb that does that, it has to be both city light and signal, which is switchback. So make sure you just get switchbacks for this kind of stuff. I learned.
Oh, the stop light.
Yeah. Your thing delayed your speedometer.
Oh, really?
I was already driving like 10 miles per hour, it was still 0.
Oh.
I was like, wonder why. I feel it. Yeah. Alright, we good.
So what you doing this video?
That's literally all I was doing. It's just the whole point is like for people just to see like from that point of view, from this point of view of like someone driving in the driver's seat. So it makes it look like they're sitting where I'm sitting. Alright guys, so that's how it looks and that's how it is driving the MR2. Quick update on the switchbacks that we were trying to do. It doesn't work, and it's not because of the bulb. My theory is because there's a thing called, pretty much it's called like LED module, and what it is it controls, or it pretty much tricks the computer saying that there's no hyper flash and that there's nothing wrong with the bulbs, because I'm pretty sure if you guys know, if you ever dealt with LED bulbs, the ECU will freak out because LEDs it's a low power consumption compared to the normal bulbs, and the ECU just freaks out and doesn't know like what kind of thing is replacing the bulb, but it's a LED. That's why a lot of people switch out a thing called a module, and that's what controls the whole signal, like hyper flash to a normal flash. It pretty much tricks the computer. That's what it is. Tricking the computer, saying that the LED is just a normal bulb, so therefore it doesn't hyper flash. That's what I did on the Subaru with the side markers and with the side marker / signal light. I changed out the module. I actually made a video on that a while ago, but I think that's the issue with his MR2s. It's the same thing, and he needs to switch out the module. So we're gonna see if they even sell that you could switch it to LED module. But otherwise, the bulb itself it looks good. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But that's the update with that. And another thing, the reason why I didn't really drive it hard in the video when I was driving the MR2 is only because he has issues, like I said earlier in the last video, with the it's something with his axe or whatever is grinding really badly. I don't know if you guys can hear it. You probably can't tell from the video, but his first gear was, when you're engaged, it's already sort of grinding and low speed, and when you're getting to a higher speed, like, it sort of goes away. So I just didn't really want to do too much driving that car, meaning I didn't want to like stress it out. But I mean, I went to a higher RPM as much as I could, feeling that's within the comfortable zone. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's the whole gist of the whole like video and like what was going on with the car. But I will catch you guys later with those 2 things coming up this week. Super exciting, and I'll keep you guys updated as always. See ya.